심했어 참 못되게 굴었었어 이대로는 참 못돼.
Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Nursing with Eunice, giving back to society, giving back to nursing, because nursing has actually given me a whole lot. So I want to help my colleagues, I want to help the society, and I want to help my community at large. Today we will be talking about silent pays. Why do we say silent pay? Silence means production of no sound, not so. Then how does it pay? I'm gonna give you 5 points why when we should be silent, 5 reasons or 5 situations where we need to be silent, as in produce no sound, as in no sound. All right, I'm gonna be keeping the best point for the last, so you want to stay tuned, watch the video to the end so you don't miss out on that very important point. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click on that subscription button, that red button down there. Click it and click on the notification bells, because we've got loads of topics coming on. I know that I do my videos based on my emotions and all of that, and you know, I just like to have my perfect time, perfect moment for my videos, but they'll come. So click on the subscribe button while you're waiting for those videos. They will sure come. Okay, they will sure come. They will be uploaded. Thank you. Often at times we face situations and naturally we want to react. Naturally we wanna just express ourselves. But when we want to talk or whatever we want to say, we tend to look at it that what I'm about to say, do I really mean it? Is that really what I mean? Does that those words, does it really describe what I feel? Or are they a bit exaggerated, or are they underplayed? At this point, the point where you cannot really understand your feelings from your words, you cannot equate both, this is the time to be silent. Say nothing. This is point number 1. When you cannot synchronize your action, your feelings along with your words, at this point, say nothing. Be silent. We move on to point number 2. Point number 2 is this: when you don't know what to say, or you are doubtful about your thoughts, your knowledge, and in some aspects you're not just sure of what you're about to say. You don't have your information right. At that point, say nothing. I'll give you an example. You are there in the world and you just heard that the policy has changed. You have to do maybe 1 or 2 more things as a staff that was not in your contract, and this is to be effected immediately. Naturally, everybody want to go, oh, why? Complaining is easy, innit? So people want to engage in it very easily, but you don't want to do that. The reason is that whatever you're saying, you want to have adequate information. You want to give yourself some time. Feel the new policy, feel the changes, and really be convinced that I am not comfortable with it. I'm not saying this because somebody else beside me is not comfortable with it, so I'm just like naturally not comfortable with it. Give yourself some days, some weeks. In silence, pass through the new policy. And then if you still feel uncomfortable, know why you're not comfortable with it and know what you want. Only then you will be sane enough to speak in your right senses and in the right way to the rightly concerned persons. This could be your manager, it could be the HR, but do not be tempted to speak immediately based on your emotions at that point. When you heard, oh, policy has changed, you have to do more things. We have to now do the temperature every 4 hourly, unlike 12 hourly. We have to now take, in fact, the nurses have to be the one to take the yellow bags downstairs now. Why? Because we are now in crisis. Do nothing, say nothing. Feel the change. Then after you have felt the change, it could be some days, it could be some weeks, then you are in a better position to speak. This is point number 2. Now, point number 3 is this. When someone is criticizing another person, you'll see situations where your colleague will come to you and tell you, have you seen that other nurse? Do you know what she did? Oh, you know that patient? Oh, you know the manager? Did you hear that the manager? They will say all sorts of things about other people to you. Most of the time, 90% of the time, it's in the negative. You do not want to join in that conversation by speaking up and by encouraging that conversation. Why? Because you will be engaging in negativity. Because you're saying negative about the other person. and you don't want to be part of such negativity. So this will be a good time to just keep quiet. Point number 4. It's getting interesting, not so? When someone is screaming or blabbing in anger or disgust, somebody's coming to you. It could be your patient, it could be your colleague, it could be your family member, it could be anyone. You just call the phone. Hello, Eunice. Do you know? And the blabbing, the anger just goes on. You don't want to keep the person. You don't want to shut the person up and say, "Oh, hold on, I want to say something." Allow the person ventilate. Let the person talk. Let the person express his or her anger in full. While you are doing that, as nurses, it's a therapy for the person. Why? You are healing the person. Because the person letting out in anger, speaking up, either the person is shouting or speaking continuously or speaking very fast, the person is easing from within. And that is, you're being silent at that point is a help for that person, because negativity beget negativity. If you wanna give the person pam 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 the way the person has given it to you, it's gonna escalate things. So when the person is giving it to you, you wanna be calm, you wanna be quiet. Some people will say, "Oh, that means I'm stupid." No, that does not denote stupidity. Like they will say, there's this saying that says the gentility of a lion is not a stupidity. It's not its stupidity. The fact that a lion sometimes can be gentle does not mean the lion is stupid. It's only calculating. Yeah, so your being silent at that point would be a very good one. It will be a win for you. It will pay you to be silent when the other person is angry. The last point. Point number 5. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do you want to click on the subscribe button and join this family? Okay, the last point is when the other person is emotionally ready to open up. We've seen some people who have their friends at work, while some nurses are confident to their family members, and you just get back home, your family member is so comfortable with you, calls you and say, "Oh, Eunice, this is how I feel. Do you have some time?" If you have some time, you want to spell it out that you have some time, but you want to ask the person what the person expects from you. Does the person want you to like advise? Or does the person just want someone to talk to open up to? Because when somebody is emotionally down, it may not be the best time for them to get advice. They may just want to like open up and just air out what they feel. So at this point, it is best for you to keep quiet. If you don't interrupt the person will be able to ease out the pain. It will be like a sponge. You're squeezing out a sponge, or you're squeezing out orange. You're milking it out. The person will ease out the pain, and it will be of good benefit to that person, because the person is speaking to a trusted friend, and easing out the pain will really help. So at this point, you want to be completely silent. And when we say silent, we don't want to say just look at the person like this. The person keep talking. No, you want to be empathetic. If it's a phone conversation, you want to go, "Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, go on." That way, you are engaging in what we call active listening. You're not just like flat on the other end, but you're still silent. When the person is face to face with you, you're like seeing each other. You want to go nodding in affirmation that you're listening. It's good. And that is not the time the person is talking to you, you're pressing your phone. You want to keep your phone aside. If possible, put it in a silent mode, away from distraction. So the person will know that 100% you have his or her attention. If you do that, the person will have more trust in you. The person will feel loved. The person will feel listened to. And you could be saving a life. Because I must tell you, a lot of women today, even men, are dying from depression, undiagnosed depression. So being a friend is something that the society wants to embrace. Be a friend to someone and save a life. These are the 5 bullet points that we can phantom. We can just look into it and say, does this work for you? These 5 points. Put in the comment box below and let's see what you feel. Are there other situations where one can be silent? You want to reach out to others as well. You want to put it in the comment box and then tell us more about when you feel that people can be silent in situations. And I must say that silence offers opportunity for self-reflection, daydreaming. It also activates multiple parts of the brain. It gives time for you to have this inner exercise, inner wise, and it increases your awareness of what matters most. It creates mindfulness, it creates recognition, it creates appreciation for the present moment. I'm this kind of person. I'm a person that loves solitude a lot. You could you could just find out time maybe after a busy work as a nurse or whatever field you're working in, and you just take a stroll or you just go for jogging, and you just, if you've got woods, you could just go to the woods and you just, or go to a stream if you have a stream nearby. I've got a pond close to my house and I really love that place. You just sit there and do some reflection. Open up your heart and you come to see the kind of healing you will experience. Because I must tell you, the world around us is so toxic, filled up with a lot of toxic behaviors that you want to just diffuse. You just diffuse in silence and you feel the love. You come to appreciate yourself, you come to understand yourself, and you come to feel your presence. You come to really feel it that you exist. Embrace silence for its peace. I'll see you in my next video. This is Eunice, a registered pediatric nurse in the United Kingdom, giving back to nursing, giving back to the society. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you want to click on the subscription button and you will see the upcoming videos that we will be uploading. Thank you so much for sticking around. Take care and bye-bye.